Hey, Express Offers people. I'm Terri Jeffries, manager of Express Offers Development.
Hi, I'm Juli Rasmussen, and I'm the Express Offers Program Manager.
Hey everybody, I am Juli Clark from Seattle, Washington, and I am the Express Offers #1 fan.
And #1 agent. So guys, today we're just going to do kind of a casual roundtable discussion about Express Offers Certified. You just got Express Offers Certified. Now what? So, Juli Clark, now what? What do they do?
Yeah, now what? What do you do? Well, Terri and Juli and I, we've been batting around an easy way to help you guys kind of remember things, right? I don't know. I always use acronyms and things like that. So I came up with this silly thing to tell you guys, which is now you're Express Offers certified. You don't know what the heck do you even do with it, right? Well, we also talked about the fact that this is literally serving you something. Express Offers is like handing you a silver platter, right? How often does that happen where this done for you, set up, kind of plug in, or however you want to use it situation is delivered right to you? That's why we all joined EXP, because we love how agent focused that is. So here we have this silver platter delivered to us, right? Called Express Offers Platform. But now what? What are you going to do, right? Well, now you need to decide how you're going to use it. How are you going to feed yourself, right? So are you going to use a bowl, a plate, or a bucket to have your things served up to you, right? And that means, how are you going to market it? How are you going to have leads served up to you? You got your certification. Now you're going to have these leads served up to you. How do you want them? Do you want them on a plate, little starter plate? Do you want them on a bowl, a little bit bigger, or do you want them in a giant bucket, right? So that's the first thing we're talking about. That relates to how you're going to use it with your marketing. So ladies, let's talk about what the choices are. I mean, from my perspective, I think the easiest choice, if you know to do nothing else, would be just to plug in to one of the programs. Juli, why don't you tell us what those are again, because I'll butcher it.
That's fine. So basically we have two different programs. They are the Essentials, which, well, I'll just say the Essentials, and then you have the Funnels. And the difference is the CRM that you use. So if you're already using KV Core, then you would probably want to go with the Essentials, right? Because it goes directly into KV Core, and that would make sense if you're already using it. If you're not using it, then it would make sense to go with the Funnels, because the Funnels uses the Attract ROI system, and it's got a pretty robust CRM. So it's like, if you don't already have a CRM established, I'd go with the Funnels.
So let's back up for one more second, even a little further. So what you're saying is we've got a program for agents that aren't comfortable generating leads. We've got a program where they can plug right in and start getting leads. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that is right.
That's right.
Let's call it, you've been given the silver platter, right? Now all you got to do is open the cabinet door and pick out which bowl,
Get the peanut butter.
which one you're going to use to serve yourself up this giant meal, right? This tasty meal that EXP Express Offers is delivering to you on this silver platter, right? If you don't pick a plate to eat off of, then you won't be eating. Okay?
But Juli Clark,
Yeah.
I don't have any money.
Well, that's easy. What's up next, Juli? What's the next easiest thing you can do that's given to you for free?
I mean, you're an experienced agent. You got a lot of money. I'm a new agent. I'm broke. I don't have no money. What do I do?
Well, you better be good at writing content and using your Express Offers agent URL. So what it is it's a free.
Is it free?
It's free, and it's a format that you use. So we actually created an article that shows you the exact format to use. It's way easy, which is why all of us get confused when we see it, because we think, oh, that's too easy. I don't understand how you make this URL. It's really that easy. So anyways, you'll see how to make it in the article, and we can put that in with our post here. So basically everyone has access to this. If you are certified, you have access to make your agent URL and use it. So for example, you could make a blog article, and inside the article you could say, contact me for a cash offer. And so in the contact me for a cash offer is where you would, put in your URL, so that when the seller sees that and they say, oh, I want a cash offer, they click it, it goes to your unique your own agent URL for the expressoffers.com website. And then hopefully they fill out the form and submit it, and it sends you an email with their
Good.
contact
So
information.
Julie Clark, okay, so if I want to use that I'm a new agent and Julie Rasmussen just told me I got a free tool. You're an experienced agent. What ideas would you have for me on where I could use that free tool to start generating leads? Because I need some money because I want to do the paid program.
Yeah, probably what I would do is I would just do my personal self is I would either do get like door knockers, like driving for dollars type of door knockers, and I would go around and identify properties that I think fit kind of a potential cash offer situation. Those just using common sense and your eyeballs. Keep them in your car while you're driving around, where you pick up your kids, go to the grocery store. When you see a house that looks like it might be something that might be a cash offer situation, or it's a little beat up. I mean, on my 12-year-olds, I literally drive around and I've trained them to identify these houses, right?
Cool.
And
What are you telling them to look for? What are we looking
well,
for?
I asked them, what do you see on that house? And what we look for is we look for either a bad roof, because it's hard to finance a property if the roof doesn't have 5 years life left on it, at least out here in Seattle, right? So we know they're already going to have a problem with a conventional type of situation, which might lend themselves more to a cash offer. We look for single pane windows, okay? Because
Oh,
usually that is a sign of things that are old behind. And we look for an old looking front door, because you might have a property that's overgrown, but they have double pane windows and the roof isn't bad. The yard's overgrown. It might look kind of yucky, but usually that means that there's been a little work done inside. So if we're really going niche, you can put it on any house you want, frankly, but we look for single pane windows, old roofs, and old front doors, because usually if it's old on the front, it's old on the inside, right?
that is money. Yes, girl. Okay, so here
My
we go.
12
So
year
this
olds.
is this is where we're going. Okay, so
So
all right,
go get a door knocker, right?
go get door knockers. What else?
Go and put your URL address on the door knocker. It's that simple, right? You're just driving around. See, my whole life I run with what can I do when I'm already there, right? How much efficiency can I use in my life? If I'm out doing something, or if I'm out talking to, any of my clients, what can I do and say since I'm already there? It's the same thing of driving around your car. You're already driving around. I listen to podcasts while I'm driving. Why? Because I'm stuck in the car, right? Maybe some of you are listening right now while you're driving, but that's one idea, right? You could do direct mail, which actually costs money, so you might not want to do that. I love, when I work with a lot of investors and when they're first getting started, I tell them the easiest thing to do is that driving for dollars, right? You could also decide who your audience is that you want to work with, right? Because this is the thing. People who are interested in getting a cash offer, they don't know what they don't know. Somebody who just has a cosmetically outdated home that they've lived in for 20 years, right? They might think that they need a cash offer because their house has outdated finishes, because they just simply don't know what they don't know. They don't realize their house is still going to sell for top dollar. So they'll call just out of curiosity, right? um, they will call, because we got to keep in mind the sellers don't know
No.
that their home isn't really ripe for a cash offer situation, and we don't care. All we're using this for is to start a conversation. This is,
Right, which
you
we're
know,
going to do another video about, a conversation.
right.
We're going to do a follow-up video to this, but let's go back to the door knockers. I want to throw in one thing. I was broke. I started in real estate. I was 24 years old. We couldn't even pay our rent, frankly. I was so broke, and I couldn't afford postage. So what I did was I teamed up with a lender who did have money, and the lender is the one that actually fronted the cost of the postcards and the postage. Of course, she got a little corner of the card, but she fronted all of that. And that's how we got the mailings out. And so if we're using that free URL, there's plenty of ways to get that URL free in front of the consumer. Any more ideas on that before we move on to the paid program?
Facebook. You can use Facebook.
Facebook.
You can put it in your post. You just put your link in with like an image, and you can use the so speaking of the door hangers, you can get those in the marketing center. So the EXP
Yes.
marketing center is where you get the door hangers, and you can find one of the social media kind of graphics, and you could take that, you know, customize it for yourself, download it, and then inside the top of the post, you can actually, you know, say express offers in whatever area. Make sure you check your buy boxes though, and make sure you really have iBuyers in your area.
Yeah.
So we don't want to have like false advertising problems. But in any case, you get all that stuff in the EXP Marketing Center. And then when you're writing your post in Facebook, you make it a link. It's really easy to do. You just go up
Right.
there, click link on it, highlight the words you want, like contact me for a cash offer. And
But
that's it.
And
remember,
then
you
that
wanna-
link goes to your URL.
Yep.
And the URL is going to be expressoffers.com. It's a public facing site. They can
Yep.
click on they want a cash offer. They fill out the form. And because you used your private URL that you created, you're free, that lead isn't going to go into the lead router. It's going to go directly back to that agent. So those leads are
Via
coming right
email.
to you, right?
Email. Yep.
Yeah.
Via email. The difference with the other leads that you might get from our lead router is they're going to come via text. And
Yeah.
that's how you'll know, because they do say on a referral fee of 35%. So you can totally tell the difference between an email that you get from a seller that's directly for you from
Mhm.
your efforts using your agent URL.
Okay, cool.
There you
So
go.
I'm a new agent. I took your advice. I generated a couple leads. I got a listing. Yay. I had a closing and now I got a little bit of money. Julie Clark, what would I do next? I got a little bit of money to spend.
Well, I don't trust myself, Terry. I mean, I know what to do and say, but I don't trust myself always to be consistent. So, first thing I would do, which I've already done, is I'd plug right into the done for you programs, right? Just to keep my consistency going with the program and keep those leads going. I mean, I always say it's best to have, multiple, lines in the water, right? As many lines you can have going at once. But, if something comes up with your kids or you want to take a vacation or who knows what's going on, you get busy.
Because
For me,
you want a big ass fish on that platter.
that's right. You know what I mean? I want multiple streams, just like EXP. We have multiple streams of ways we can make money with EXP. We want to have multiple lines out there fishing for us while we're doing our leads. Get one deal done and then build upon it by getting yourself consistent so you don't have to trust yourself to keep up on this. Or, partner up with another agent, right? Say you'll buy the door hangers, right? If they go put them out, team up, right? You get one deal done and then you can go your separate ways. You both have money and do your own thing. Find somebody in your market to partner with if you are short on funds and you don't even want to buy door hangers.
Another idea though is to partner with someone in your same state that's not in the same area as you. I'm thinking about doing that with some Denver area agents because I'm on the western side of Colorado. So that way we can still market and make our efforts. But if they contact me from this side of the state, then I would take that. And if they contact in the Front Range area in Colorado, then the other agent will take that. So you can partner up
I'm
in other
doing
ways
that.
too.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what else you can
Nice.
do? You can get a hold of a roofer or a plumber, do some dual marketing. One side of it is plumber or a roof. The other side of it is your cash offer stuff, right?
Nice.
And you tell the plumber or the roofer that you're going to pay for those and you're going to market them for free if they would then, market your business.
That's right. So Julie Clark, okay, talk to me about, okay, so I have some money. I want to spend it. Well, I'm going to go to Julie Rasmussen. Julie, what do I do if I want to spend my money and I want to buy some leads in the Express Offers program? Where do I go?
Well, I mean, you guys know that we have a knowledge base with like 1 million articles so that you don't have to remember any of this stuff. You just go to the pin post in our workplace group, Express Offers Community, and you'll see where it says, access the knowledge database 24/7. You click that and you go down to the leads section. And the leads section tells you all about the programs. In fact, you can watch Kevin Comiskey's video, which clearly explains the difference between the essentials and the funnels. It's about 25 minutes long. And at the end of it, he gives you the link to be able to sign up
Okay,
for the program you want.
perfect. So Julie Clark,
I
you signed
would
up.
say,
Tell me about it. Tell me about your
Oh,
experience. You signed up.
well, yeah. What was the first one called? Essentials?
Yeah.
Essentials is what I started with, which I just like testing stuff. Okay. So I can tell you that at least 90% of the leads had fabulous, like really good contact information. And I was, let's say, able to reach out of that 90%, I was able to reach 90%. I mean,
Really?
yeah, I mean, the quality of the contact information is golden, right? And then I'd say maybe half, or some of them might be just like not appropriate. Maybe it was another agent saying, what's this? Then what I do, I just start talking to them about agent attraction and why
Ah,
they're, you know what I mean? You just
yes.
shift gears,
Here's the other
pivot.
thing about the conversation starter, you guys, is you don't have to talk to just potential. And by the way, we didn't even mention the potential iBuyer revenue stream of all this stuff. But imagine you're talking to investors that are in your area, so you want to let them know about the program. Then you can let other agents, you're at a realtor function, and you want to, let other agents know that you actually could submit their properties for them through the platform. Of course, if the iBuyers in your area accept MLS listings,
That's right.
obviously.
Well,
But
what
at
I'll
least you
say
can
is,
talk about it.
That's video 3 and 4.
right.
iBuyer and agent attraction.
What I want to be telling people is you're going to get calls from you'll get the legit leads, right? My experience is more than half of those, right? And I'm talking to everybody. There could be somebody that's an investor who, is looking to get rid of their property quickly or whatever. But now you have an opportunity just to talk to them in general if they are buying and selling properties often, plugging in, and that you have this marketplace of cash buyers. If they come across a deal they don't want, or anything goes. Don't get pigeonholed in your mind that if somebody is not doesn't want to sell their place right now and it's some other call, just be a normal person and have a normal conversation. Don't overthink it. Just start talking to them, right?
So the
What was
key,
your interest? What's your interest? You were just curious? Yeah, I was just curious. Then you just have a normal conversation like a normal person. Don't get your mind all pigeonholed
no,
into the fact
no
about anything.
selling, no puking information, no commission breath.
Right. But the reality is you will get legit leads. And I'm going to tell you, people are going to, what do I say? Well, this is what I say. I'm going to tell you right now. When I get notified that I have a lead, the first thing I do is I call them and then I text them, right? And then I'll email them. I do all three right away. And I just say, hey, Terry, this is Julie Clark with Express Offers. I was just notified of your potential interest in learning more about a cash offer for your property. I'm available now, or what's a good time to reach you? That's it. I say, this is Julie. I don't say EXP. I say, this is Julie Clark, because I'm going to tell them I'm the EXP when I get on the phone with them, right? You want them to recognize, they're going to go, what's EXP? You know what I mean? Your express offers when you are getting those leads. This is Julie Clark with Express Offers. I just notified about your potential interest in receiving a cash offer for your property. I'm just contacting you to follow up. What's a good time to talk? I'm available now, or let me know what works for you.
That seems way
Phone,
too
email,
easy.
that's it.
Seems
That's
way
it.
too easy.
You don't say anything about anything. Just copy that right there.
That's it.
Right?
Perfect. And we're going to go in and into our next video. We're going to go into the actual appointment. We're not going to get there today. So
Okay.
So let me get this straight. So now we're generating leads, freeway first because I didn't have no money. Then I got some money and now I'm going into the paid way because it's more consistent. And we just gave them a golden nugget on how simple it is and what to say, right? Any,
Or you could do Facebook videos on your own with, the link within there and say like, hey, I know you've been thinking about selling your house. You've heard about these cash offers that are available today, but nobody knows what that means, right? So I'm here to tell you, my name's Julie Clark and I have Express Offers that's available to you, which is a marketplace of, investors that want to buy your property. What's better than some competition for your property, right? And so, you just kind of do like not like an explanation. We got to remember we're storytellers. Make it fun, have fun with
yeah.
it. Use your personality.
Let's talk about the real quick because then we need to wrap up. I don't want to make this too long. So let's talk real quick about the fact that, this isn't a platform designed for you to go to work for the iBuyer, right?
No,
This is what is this? What do we call this?
the
Uh,
listing.
The
This is
ultimate listing tool.
the ultimate
Absolutely.
listing tool, because statistically, guys, we understand that the big three, the companies that are funded by billions of dollars, that can use those billions of marketing dollars to get directly to the consumer, we know that in the most concentrated areas, which is Raleigh and Phoenix, they're only getting about a 6% market share. During COVID, 2%. Okay. So if big companies like that, so that means out of 100 offers they make, they only close on 6, right?
Or two.
Express offers, well, during COVID, right? Express offers is running about 2.5%. So 100 offers from an iBuyer, we're only closing 2.5. And you're going to go, oh, well, that sucks. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, because
That's
we've got
right.
an entire list, huge, almost $100 million worth of listings that have been generated based on an express offers conversation. So we wanted to do this with Julie Clark because Julie is fantastic at getting the appointment. We got to get you to understand this lead part. And then we're going to do a whole nother video on talking to the seller
You
directly.
hit the nail on the head there, Terri, because I'll tell you what, I'm in Seattle. It's an expensive market, right? And I like to work the more expensive areas. And I don't look as express offers as a iBuyer, cash buyer platform for me. I simply use it and love to use it as a lead generation tool that happens to use the message of a cash offer to start the conversation. That's what it is.
Yes.
I actually don't even expect that I am going to close that many deals through the iBuyer program. But guess what? I'm already closing deals outside of that. That 2% Terri's talking about are closings through the platform. That other list of however many hundreds of millions of dollars, I know I'm on that list.
You are,
And
girl, indeed.
that is my interest. My interest is, hey, you mean you guys will keep this marketing machine going for me with a message that is a very great message that people are interested and curious in today? And all I got to do is plug in and wait for you to drop that lead to me, or I can keep some door hangers in my car when I'm out doing my business already. You know, I take my kid to the orthodontist, the COVID, I can't go inside. What do? I take my dog, I take my door hangers, I walk around the block. Boom, boom, boom. That's as easy as it has
Nice.
to be.
Oh my God, you guys, this has absolutely been golden. Julie Rasmussen, you want to give a real quick recap? So the agent got certified, then what do they need to do?
After that, they need to get their free agent URL set up right away. They need to go
Check.
into the EXP Marketing Center and see all the different things that are available and see what makes sense for them, for their market and all of that. And like Julie said, you can even, I mean, I haven't done it personally, wish I could say I did, but you can go into the marketing center and order your door hangers right from the marketing center. So, I mean, it's really not very complicated. It does cost a little bit of money, but listen to how Julie does it. She does it whenever she wants,
Absolutely.
wherever she wants. And so then
Partner
after
up with
that,
your roofer, partner up with your plumber, partner
yep,
up with your electrician, partner up with your
exactly.
whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dual
Yep,
marketing.
partner. And partner with another EXP agent somewhere else. I
So
mean,
you should be
there's no
doing that
reason not
anyway
to.
because it's free, but I got
Yeah.
money. So then what do I do?
Then you can go into the articles, like I was saying, the knowledge database
Yep.
has a leads section, the whole section, and there's several articles in there, for example, the agent URL that you want to look at, as well as the ones that says, how do I get leads from express offers? And it literally walks you through the 4 different ways that you could get a lead from express offers. And there is a link in the 4th one that's to Kevin's video that explains the difference between essentials and funnels and which one would make more sense for you.
And you know what I say,
Fantastic.
you guys? This is
Bring
what
us
I want
home,
to
Julie
say.
Clark.
I want to
Bring us
bring it
home.
home. I'm going to bring it home right here, guys. If you are like, well, I don't really use my KV Core, but I have it, and I don't have the other CRM, right? You know, perfection kills progress, guys. Literally pick one and move forward. Okay. I'm gonna do something crazy. Okay. I'm gonna do something crazy. I am gonna offer, I don't know, $100 Amazon gift card to the first person that pings Terri and Julie, like, I signed up. Right. I don't know why I'm going to do that, because I'm a team player. That's why. Pick one. Stop overthinking it. You don't even know what you're doing. You don't know whether one's better than the other. Okay. So just pick one. It doesn't matter which one. And if you
Oh,
call up you call up Kevin or somebody or whoever is in your market and they say to you, well, which one's everybody in my market using? And he says, well, there's a couple people signed up. You should say, oh my God, I got to get in on this now because I'm going to be the one that's going to get all the leads. Right? Just
Absolutely.
pick
Hey,
one.
agents, that is the best offer I have heard all day. So
$100.
$100 from Julie Clark. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Hope you guys got some value out of this. We're going to do a couple of these kind of getting, our goal here is to help you guys connect the dots, how to take some practical application and actually use express offers. You spent the time to get certified. We want you to use it. It's not as hard as it seems. And, you know, Julie Clark has been our champion and our rock star. And girl, for that, we thank you so much. And, you know, Julie and I couldn't do it without you. So thank you. Any parting
All right,
words?
ditto. I'll just remember one thing. All you're going to say is this is Julie Clark from Express Offers. I just got notified that you have potential interest in a cash offer on your property. When can we talk? That's it.
And shut up. Bye.
Yep.
All right.
Over and
See you
out.
guys.
Bye.
Have a good one.